I want to know your view of what is happening. It does look like a lot of people are eyeing the presidency in your party in 2023. We just finished 2019 elections. The VP had come out to say that whatever his travails and the allegations against him is ready to clear his name. What do you think is, your party is always rid of this kind of crisis. What is happening?
Well, Sheon, you have to know that the All Progressives Congress is the largest political party in Africa as we speak.
Really?
And it is growing by the day. So these challenges are a normal part of politics. But let me say that I don't think that we should ascribe everything happening in the party to postulations on 2023. I think that there are a lot of dynamics in what is happening, both within the party and outside. And I think that sometimes we need to get a lot more information on some of these things before we can draw our conclusions. I want to commend the Vice President for the step he has taken. I saw the letter that he wrote challenging some of the allegations that were made against him and demanding a public apology, and that he's ready to contest it in the courts. I think that is the way to go. Outside of that, I also want to say that any smart politician in this country knows that 2023 is not going to be an average political year, quote and unquote, and a lot of people need to change their modus operandi. Even within the APC, we need to review a lot of what we have done, we need to reassess a lot of what we will do, and we need to re-strategize, because as everybody knows that moving forward in 2023, without the Buhari factor, APC really has to up its game to be able to carry a larger segment of the Nigerian population along. But I believe that the party is equal to the task, and the performance of the economy will go a long way to help the APC against any other opposition, especially since the main opposition party is currently in tatters as far as the country is concerned.
But I thought that would be your final words, but it's interesting. I giggled the other time because there's been a contestation between your party and the PDP. PDP is the one that is always saying they are the biggest party in Africa. I don't know where the measurements always come from. That was why I was laughing. Now that you're saying you are the biggest party in Africa, that actually got me. But the question I'd like you to answer quickly, briefly for us, is the fact that there is an impression that in 2023, there is an unsigned agreement that the rotation of the presidency perhaps should go to the south. Do you hold that belief? Do you think it should go to the south? And if it goes to the south, where in the south? South, southeast, or southwest?
Well, let me say that these expectations arise out of political permutations. They are not written into the constitution of any of the political parties. But the expectation and permutation of the majority of the people is that there will be movement of power from the north to the south in 2023. But anybody who claims to know what will happen in 2023 at this time must be a magician. And nobody can actually say what is actually going to happen. Between now, like they say in politics, a day is equivalent to a year because of the kind of things that can happen in politics. So I believe that moving forward, the politicians and the political leaders are going to recraft their game. As the game unfolds, one will be in a better position to make clear predictions as to what would actually happen. But at this time, I would tell you that the expectation that power will shift to the south is not just in any political party. It is based on how Nigerians perceive things unfold.
So when the VP says is willing to waive his immunity privileges to clear his name, how does that sound to you?
I support that. As a politician, I believe that my greatest asset is my name. And those of us who have had our reputation smeared and challenged, we have an obligation to go to court to force those who are saying things about us that we know are not true to come before the court and the public and present the facts and evidence based on which they said what they said. So I believe that what the VP has done is clear. Those who have the evidence, because I saw the story of 90 billion, 100 billion, how VP has taken all this money, should now have the courage to come before the people and give the facts based and the evidence based on which those allegations were made. I don't think that has anything to do with politics. That has to do with your reputation, and your reputation does not just belong to you. It belongs to you, it belongs to your children, and it belongs to members of your family. So if you rubbish it, everybody loses.
Yeah. We must leave it at that and sincerely thank you for your thoughts and coming on tonight on the show. Thank you so much, Senator Abbey. It's a pleasure seeing you again.